Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris and today I'm back with another video here. Unfortunately for the Phantoms, they lose this one 5-4 in double overtime. Look, I mean, it was a great comeback. It was really good. Just a kind of exciting game, fun game. You're down to nothing. You had a lot of chances on the power play. Could have went either way. You get one late on the 5-on-3. Really not good second period. Again, the last game, really good second period. Game 1. This game, not that great of a second period, and you end up kind of really just getting outplayed, really, and that was the biggest thing. And then you had the spark in the third. 2 goals from ERSSON, 1 from Dino Ye, and you go to double overtime, where overtime was just saved by both goaltenders, and there's just so many non-penalties called, and just letting so much go, and everything was chip and chase and get in and fight for it in the corner and all this other stuff. And that kind of just seemed like the way that this night was going to go to kind of end this game. And again, tough one, right? Because for the Phantoms, if you score, you move on. You play Providence, and then you don't play again until April 28th. Now you play again. As the time I'm recording this, it's already Friday, but as you're watching this, it would be today, against the Checkers here, Game 3, which is really like Game 7. Winner takes all. Whoever wins plays the Providence Bruins in round 1. So, again, for the Phantoms, you had that little leeway of, if you lose this game, you get to play one more. Now, this is the biggest thing. Outside of this, the Phantoms went with the same lineup: Fury and Nisamon Forrester, Lixel, Brooks, Marity, Wilson, Dino Ye, and Brink, Bellerive, O'Reilly, and Willman, Andre, Belpedio, Ginning, Addard, Connaughton, Wiley, and Sam Ersson was in net. Sam Ersson was absolutely incredible in this game. Made so many good saves, had a couple nice diving saves, getting across. Sometimes Ersson will get a piece of it, and you just think to yourself, how did he even get a piece of it? It's one thing, to save it or something, but just to get a small piece of it is just how? And I know that sounds weird, but in some of the saves that he makes, it's mind-boggling. How good of a season he's had. Again, 2 goals from the Checkers early, one from Sortif, one from Salade, and suddenly 2 goals in a minute and 20 seconds, and it's 2-0. And again, the Phantoms, they had a good chunk of power plays as the game kind of went on in the first period, like I mentioned, and then they finally cash in on the almost blown 5-on-3. So many block shots, so many kind of chances where they just couldn't really get anything clean towards the net. And then they ended up getting the goal here from Anisimov, 2-1. Good play at the side of the net. Nice shot by Anisimov, and suddenly it's a new game. Checkers outshoot the Phantoms 17-3 in the second period. Sam Ersson made an unbelievable save on the penalty shot, where the ref said that a Phantom had closed their hand on the puck. So, unfortunately, as the way that the period had went, you're just like, oh god, now we have to face a penalty shot, and it was a really nice save on the backhand. And, I always feel a certain way when certain guys take a shootout, but when right-handed, and I don't know why, but specifically guys that are right-handed, when they go in on the backhand and on the right side, and they slow down, I'm like, oh no, here we go. It's it just feels like a goal, you know what I mean? And, he slows down, Ersson stays with him, great pad save. Phantoms are still in the game, and then they get one early from Lixel and tight, really nice pass behind the net. Corey Conacher would get a power play goal for Charlotte on a penalty on Belpedio for tripping, and they call that one. So 3-2, tough one. Play another again a couple minutes later. 4-2. Connor Bonneman scores, the former Flyer and Phantom, right in front of the net. Shot from the point, scramble in front. Bonneman picks up the loose garbage. Lixel would get one again. Make it 4-3, and then Elliot Donier off of the steal from behind the net cleans up the garbage in the slot. Really nice play overall just to get it to him. Nice pass by Brink, who I thought's had a really good couple of games. Same with Owe Lixel. 2 goals tonight. I thought he had a really good game in game 1. Again, and people wonder why I cover this. Like, I had a tweet. Somebody tweeted at me, and they're like, I'm amazed that this even exists. Talking about the watch party. First of all, keeping amazed because I'm still doing it. I'm going to, still keep doing this and still keep making the videos. Secondly, Danny Briere was at the game on Tuesday. A lot of these other guys, like I've mentioned, from Owe Lixel to Tyson Forrester to Bobby Brink to Elliot Dinoyer to Emile Andre to Ronnie Adder to Sam Ersson. I could keep going on, and especially in the next couple of years when there's probably going to be more of these guys. All these players could potentially be Flyers, and winning in the playoffs and playing in the playoffs is huge. So that's why I'm going to keep covering this. Now, the overtime, for what it was, the first overtime was more in the Checkers' favor. They had more chances and shots at the net. The Phantoms, they had flurries of chances. I thought Tyson Forrester was going to score on that drag move. Again, really just, tough sequence on the second overtime because the Phantoms really played well. I mean, I as the game gets on, you get more tired, and obviously everybody knows that the 5 overtime game was in that exact same building, and same type of thing, and it was a 2-1 game, and all that stuff, and that game ended up being a 2-1 final, so not as many goals in that game as this one, but again, obviously, ends a lot earlier, being in a double overtime, but it almost went to triple overtime. But that sequence at the end, it was just kind of a tough play, and unfortunately, the Phantoms do lose this one. I think for me, I think some of the things that I'd like to see is really just have a better start. I mean, you gave up the first goal in game 1, you gave it up, the first 2 in this one. Try not to come back. Get the lead and add to it, keep it. Don't let Charlotte kind of do that, because that's kind of the thing. Like, when the Phantoms have to rely, it seems like it, especially against Charlotte, from what I've seen. And again, I haven't watched the Phantoms for most of the season. From covering the Flyers and everything, I haven't had the time. I'm also still in school and everything else, so I think you understand my point. But my thing is this, is like, from game 1 and from what I saw tonight, and also a game a couple weeks ago against Charlotte, is you can't really let them kind of hang around in the game, because they will kind of hurt you, and they will kind of add to their lead, and they won't really let you stay in for too long. I don't think, it's hard to say, because I don't really think Guzda's that great of a goaltender, but he had some big saves tonight. Same with ERSSON. But again, it's really, this game can go either way. I mean, both these teams, again, they know how to play each other. It seemed like Charlotte was kind of just like fighting, and same with the Phantoms. They were fighting, and Charlotte ended up getting the winner. So we will see what happens. Again, the watch party for game 3, more like game 7, will be tonight here on YouTube, starting at 7 o'clock. Winner takes all. Whoever wins takes on the Providence Bruins. So we'll do the watch party, and then we'll do the game review just like this one. So thanks everybody so much for all the support. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below if you enjoyed watching this video. Hope to see you guys there on the watch party, and I'll talk to you all again soon.